So when you have a farm, it's always interesting when you go to a dinner party somewhere and they say, "Oh, where do you work?" or "What are you doing now?" And I say, "Well, I have a farm." And they say, "No, really, what are you doing?" And again, it's one of these things that has just morphed over time. Is I like to say I practice farm reclamation. I'm Steve Chabet, and I'm the owner of Sunny Meadow Farm.
From the beginning, when Steve moved up here and bought this property in Bridgewater, he just put himself into the community. So tractor parades, Steve was always there participating and really sponsoring the tractor parade. And Bridgewater Fair, he's always been there with helping out with sponsoring a tent or being at the fair and working a tent and helping out in that way.
You know, this is a great town, and you've got a really good mix of people.
We have a really robust agricultural community. We have family roots of farming that are generations deep, and people truly care about the land here.
Well, my parents are both big-time gardeners. I've always enjoyed vegetables. I just wanted to do something new. As far as being a painting contractor, I felt like I was had done everything that I could possibly do. And this, as I say, even though it's very humble, there's no end to what you can learn here.
I always wanted something that was fun, that was kind of a giving back. And, you know, we employ many people in town, and in the summer we have a lot of college kids that come and work here.
The rewards are that there's an infinite amount of things you can study and learn in this new era of, local food, local growing, organic growing, trying to extend seasons with different techniques and different crops. And so the reward is what you learn.
I think there's a camaraderie amongst people who work the land because you appreciate it.
Farming is the best job I've ever had. It is, I've never been happier at a job than I have been farming and growing all sorts of different crops.
I don't know if the food really is tasting better, but when you grow it here and we have meals where everything comes from here, it always seems to taste better.
This farm has been here for over 200 years, and it's still a farm. And, I'm spending a lot of time reimagining it as a farm for the 21st century. And that's why we have the solar panels, and we have the greenhouse, and, we're net zero use, we're doing things organically. But even infrastructure-wise, we're building it in such a way that it'll last a long time. And, it's nice to be able to leave a fingerprint somewhere on the planet where you've done good.
We all should participate in this act that is vital in order for us to survive and appreciate everything that goes into growing food. It is public service, because if we don't eat, we don't live. And food is community. And whether you're eating it, cooking it, growing it, we all participate in it in some way. And so I really think strongly that everyone should participate in growing food in some form or another.
It's a journey, and doors open, and you can choose to walk through them in life or ignore them. And the farming door has opened, and we've walked in and we've embraced it, and it's been great. And we just wait to see what else life is going to throw at us.